Hi, in this video, let me show you how to set up your Epson EcoTank ET-3950 or ET-3958 printer using the WPS method. WPS is used to connect this printer to a Wi-Fi network. So let's get started. So first step, on the screen over here, we need to go up on the top right corner. So I'll tap on the top arrow here and then on the right until I select these Wi-Fi icons. Then I'll press OK. Then I need to select Wi-Fi. Press OK. If you are already connected to a Wi-Fi network, you'll have to select Change Access Point. But if it's the first time you're connecting this printer to a Wi-Fi network, in that case, you won't see what you just saw. You will go directly to this display. At this point, go down and select Push Button Setup WPS. Press OK. It will tell you to hold down the WPS button on the wireless router or press the software button. Okay, depending on which model you have, it will be slightly different. So I'll press OK here. And right now, what you need to do is to go on your Wi-Fi router, find the WPS button and press on it to activate it. Then, okay, come back over here, and after a few seconds, sometimes it can take even a minute, you need to see a confirmation message that the printer has been successfully connected to your Wi-Fi network, that the link has been done. You need to be quick because usually it won't stay on this display more than 2 minutes. So in under 2 minutes, you need to go on your Wi-Fi router and press that button. Once this is done, you can now use this printer with your smartphone or computer. Let me show you how it is done using an Android smartphone. It's the same thing if you have an iPhone, and even a computer, it's about the same step. So let's get started. Next step is to open the Google Play Store on your phone. We need to download an app. So once it's open, you're going to go over here, click on search, tap on the top, and we're going to need to search for the Epson. Okay, search for Epson, and the app we need is this one, Epson Smart Panel. Tap on it and go ahead and install it. Press agree. Okay. Next. Allow. It will search for your printer. Make sure the display is turned on in case your printer was sleeping. Press next. Again, next. Select only this time and press next. Allow. Wait a few seconds. Your printer should appear on this list. Oh, here we go. So ET-3950 series. Tap on this option. Connection complete. We can press OK. If there is an update available for your printer, it will be asked to install here by pressing the start button. If you don't want to do this, you can do this later. So I'll press cancel. This is the main page of the app. If you want to know your ink levels, you can tap on the top and you're going to see them. In case you're far away and you cannot see physically the printer, this could be useful. And now let me show you how to print and scan. So to print a document or a picture, you're going to select print. Select which kind of document or photo you want to print. I'll print a picture, so I'll select photo. Next. Click allow all to be able to see the pictures that you have on your phone. Select where the picture is located. In my case, it's in the download folder. I'll select it and press the next button. Okay, so now we have a preview of what we can print. Next step is to go over here. You see 4x6. I want to print on US letter size, so I'll have to tap and change a few different settings. Over here we have paper size. Select on which paper you're going to print. As I said, I will print on US letter size, so let me take a look here. Here we go, letter. Then select if you're printing on plain paper, glossy paper. I'll leave it the way it is, it's right. And then we have other options, including print quality. If you're printing a picture, I always select high. It will take a bit more time to print, but the results will be better. Then we have color. If you want to print in black and white, well, you can choose there. And the other stuff, most people won't change anything. At the end, select how many copies you want. Press done and press the print button on the lower right side. The printer will pull out the paper output and it will start printing. Alright, so we have the result here. It looks very pretty. As you see, this printer is able to print borderless. Now let me show you how to scan, because this printer has two different scanners and, well, both can be used to get the results on your Android phone. If we lift the top cover here, we're going to see the first scanner. It's a basic scanner glass. On the scanner, if you want to align properly your paper, you're going to notice there is an arrow here. This is important. So you're going to take your document, you're going to place it facing down with the top part of this document or picture towards the right side. And then we need to align the paper corner with the corner with an arrow. What that means, it's simply I need to bring so both of them are touching like that. This is how you properly align your document. And then you're going to close the lid. If you're going to use the automatic document feeder, automatic document scanner on the top, in that case, we're going to open this flap. If this plastic piece over here is in this position, you're going to push it to the extremity. You're going to take your paper or papers, because this can scan many pages at the same time. You're going to place it facing up, okay, with the top, the first page, okay, facing you, facing up, and with the top part of your page towards the left side this time. So I'm going to simply glide it until I cannot glide it anymore. This is how you know that you pushed it enough. If in the future, just a special trick here, if your paper gets jammed inside of the printer, you can always open this panel here and you'll be able to see where it is jammed. Okay, so once you have inserted your paper in either of these, I'll show you on the app what to do. Let me go back on the home menu. So here I'll press scan. If you see communication error, tap check solution, it's just because it lost connection with your printer. Make sure it's not sleeping. And if it didn't work still, simply close the app, open it back, and you should see the screen. Document source, you can leave it to auto detect. This means that the printer will detect automatically if you have put your paper here or on the top. But you can also select it manually by tapping there. You have scanning side. If you want to scan both sides of the page using the automatic document feeder or just one side, I just want one side, so I'll leave it like that. You have the document size. If you want to scan in color, black and white, the resolution. Okay, the resolution here, most of the time, you're going to leave it to 200 dpi. Especially if you're going to share that result online, leave it to 200. If you're scanning a picture with lots of fine details or maybe a painting, an artwork, you want to select the highest number. Unfortunately, by selecting 600 dpi, it also means that it will take a while to scan, sometimes a minute or even more, and the file will be huge, will take a lot of memory on your phone. So just leave it to 200 in most situations. Then you have remove background, leave it the way it is, automatic rotation, leave it like that, don't touch it. I already showed you how to properly align your page. And over here, I can select in which format I want to have the file on my phone. This time I'll select JPEG. At the end, press the start button and it will start scanning. If you have put your documents here, the printer will take them one by one. And now I have a preview here. This is not yet saved on your phone. Press the next button. You can give this a new name by tapping on the top here. You can edit this name if you don't like it. Select where do you want the document to go on your phone. So you can select on which folder. In my case, it's the picture folder, but you can select any folders. Press use this folder, allow. And at the end, let me get rid of this. You're gonna have the option to save it on your phone, okay, by tapping here. Or if you tap this other option, you'll be able to share it with your favorite contacts. Now, I don't have any contacts on this phone, that's why you don't see anything, but you can tap on one of these. Or with an app, for example, WhatsApp, Messenger, send it by text message, stuff like that, you'll be able to do it. So these are your two options. Thanks for watching. I hope this was useful. If so, check my Amazon links in the description down below if you want to get additional ink toner for your printer, for this exact printer, or some paper, photo paper. I'll put links down below. Subscribe, like, leave me a comment. Tell me if you liked or if I can improve this video, and I'll see you in the next video.